Going to Hawaii. We've been to Venice. We've been to Spain. Now are we going to Hawaii? Is that what we're in for here? That's closed. I need a save point. That's what I want, and that's what I need. Is a save point. Okay, but the architecture looks very... Okay, the statues there look like Mayan or Aztec, but the structures look Japanese.
Oh, here we are in beautiful Lonalulu, a seaside paradise that Shell tells me is home to the prettiest pals in all the world.
Pearls!
Why are you so excited about pearls?
Bright blue waves, pure white sands, and fabulous jewels just lying on the beach.
Hawaii,
Truly,
not.
darlings, this is the promised
God.
land.
What's up, Bob? Yep, promised land, alright.
Although it does seem a little less promising than I expected, where is everybody?
Something's not right here. Still, it's not our problem. Let's just find this Kai guy and get out of here.
Oh, you naive boy, Eric. You know that's not how this works. We're here to solve everybody's problems, not just our own. Welcome to Lonalulu, the seaside paradise of crystal waters and perfect pearls. We hope you enjoy your stay. If you're looking to trade for pearls, I'm afraid you've come at a bad time. A nasty tentacular has been stirring up trouble in the seas south of here, and the men haven't been able to catch a thing. I'm sorry, but we're all sold out. You got some lobster. Bob, you're so into everything right now. Huh, you're looking for Kai? I didn't know that boy had any friends. You should go see his ma. You usually find her up at the church. Is he gonna be like a tiny kid? During the day, anyhow. As soon as the sun sets, she runs on home and refuses to come out till it's light again. They're kind of a weird family. Okay, so they're cursed. Are they werewolves? Got it. We got some werewolves. Cat. Just like my cat that's right here, although that one in the game is a little less intrusive. Hawaii, not. Crazy woman who lives in our village. She's totally pupil. Pupil? Pupil? Where are your eyes? What are with these little tiny dots? Is everybody like this? Is she just the first one that I've noticed? Every morning she goes up to the top of the cliff and fires a cannon. And it's like, Kanika Nono, boom, the day has begun. I don't know why she does it. Guess she must have something against sleepyheads. Is everybody like this? No, she's got normal eyes. We got married last month, and now my honey has gone away to fight the Tentacular. I'm praying that he makes it back in one piece. Please, I beg of you, keep my husband safe. Whisper. Some days ago, an enormous tentacular appeared in the sea nearby. We haven't been able to fish any fish or gather any pearls since. All the able-bodied men have sailed out to drive the monster from our waters and protect our livelihoods. As kahuna of this village, I wish I could have sailed with them, but I'm too old and frail. I would have only gotten in their way. Shell full of ripple drops. I don't know what a ripple drop is, but we got a shell full of them now. More cats. And it's a kid. I thought it was a dog. They have these scary monsters called mermaids in the sea. They sing pretty songs to put people to sleep. Then they eat them all up. Terrifying. The mermaid that I met speaks only in rhymes. And what's worse, she has no variety to it. She'll rhyme the same words. I know. Horrifying. It's been 50 long years since I started running this place, and now this. Maybe it's time to hang up my hat. Alright, what do you got? Show me what you've got. Thinkincense? I thought it said thickincense. I'm like, is this gonna make me thick? Or is it because there's a K in it, it won't work the way that I want it to? There's some kids running the inn. Interesting. Is there a password here? There is one. Okay. Got some kids. Don't mind me, kiddos. Just gonna start raiding the place. I'm just gonna start looting. So lucky to have such good kids. Even when their mama's sick, I can rely on them to keep the business going. I don't know what I did to deserve them. So thankful I could cry. Well, you did birth them, so that's something at least. Alright, let's check the weapon shop next. Hey, there's a chest back here. I'll take that, thank you. Building a blade of blistering brutality. Cautery swords. Fire swords? Interesting. Alright, what do you got? Oh, I can buy a cautery sword. A carbon steel claymore. That is pretty good. Too bad it requires money. And currently all my money is dedicated for the friggin' casino. An eagle dagger. A wyvern wand. Lightning staff, silver claws, beastly bullwhip, and a trident. The trident would probably be good for Jade. Once again, money is a thing. Money is something that I sorely lack. Welcome to the armor shop. Light shield, steel shield, feather headband, bronze helmet, thieves turban, iron mask. I'm not seeing much here. Thank you, Dan Lakerbot. My loyal bot continuing to plug away at commands as always. Recipe book, my first pearly pieces. Pink pearl rings and rosaries. Alright, there is a building over here that I haven't checked. Is this the church? Tockles? Nothing. I got a dollop of horse manure. Lucky me. Who puts that in a jar? Somebody just knew that I was coming to smash the pot, so they put that in there. It was a trap. Joke's on them, I'm taking the manure anyway. Memories of a Treasure Hunter Volume 2. This is a journal of pseudo-Nim, treasure hunter extraordinaire. I came to this village after catching wind of a rumor that a schooner carrying the rainbow was wrecked somewhere in Edria's southern seas. In exchange for a couple of my best maps and charts, I enlisted the aid of the finest fishermen here. We dredged near the whole blessed ocean, but all we came back with was a few tasty scallops for tea. So I've been spending a quiet evening in the bar, enjoying our tasty catch, the village's local brew, and the company of the landlord's beautiful daughter. She tells me that my friend the fisherman is engaged to be married. He doesn't seem too keen on the arrangement, though. I shouldn't be surprised if he turned out to have his eye on someone else. But it's late now and growing dark. I may not have found the rainbow, but I've had a lovely day and met some even lovelier people. The traveler's life suits me down to the ground. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this house to loot. It's quite jarring to find. God, you have a pun for everything. You have an evil talent. A menace to society. What? The evil laugh comes out. His true nature is revealed. Aerofoil earrings. Alright, not finding anything else to steal here. Are those carpets or those kind of look like curtains, or are those nets? Those might be fishing nets, actually. I'm not sure why they're different colors, but you know. Get swifty. Fishermen are the life and soul of this village and the lifeblood of this bar. Not everything since they're little cakeys. Ask if I know Kai. Sure, I know him. Quiet kid. To tell the truth, I never liked the idea of him sailing with the other men. If you ask me about that boy's trouble. Or Kai. Seems that most people don't like him, but Michelle really likes him. So I guess that's all that really matters. He's gonna go live in the ocean so that he doesn't have to bother them anymore. Kai and me, we don't really get along. Why has he always gotta try and be so serious? That guy needs to loosen up and let his hair down once in a while. I'll probably get up to the church and save, and then that will probably be it. But there's still a couple buildings to check along the way. And check them we shall, and loot them we shall. I have a solemn duty to loot every single building I find. It ain't much, but it's honest work. See a few books in here. A large illustrated encyclopedia entitled The Deadly Denizens of the Deep. The fourth deadly denizen, mermaids. Mermaids are easily recognized, their upper halves taking the forms of human women and their lower halves those of fish. Their voices are prodigiously beautiful, and many a man has been sent peacefully to sleep by their dulcet tones, only to be dragged down through the inky depths to have his soul devoured. Should you ever spy a beautiful woman in the water while at sea, do not call out to her no matter how tempted you may be, for she is almost certainly a mermaid and will want nothing more than to sing you sweetly to sleep, a sleep from which you will never awaken. Dave Legend. Despite his humble beginnings as a farmer's son, our hero's winning personality and superior physical strength enabled him to quickly climb the ranks of the Zward's Rustian Royal Navy. But when his beloved king fell, he became a pink-masked privateer, striking fear into the hearts of the vilest scum of the seas and expressing his grief in an incident that soon became infamous the world over. With the help of a mysterious traveling entertainer friend, he somehow managed to paint the masts of every ship in the inland sea, frigates, freighters, clippers, and caravels, a shocking shade of pink. Even to this day, that bold and brilliant gesture is burnt into the memories of seafarers everywhere, and the name Dave into the hearts and minds of admirers everywhere. I didn't know Dave was famous, but here we are. Painting all the ship masts pink. Alright, let's see what's around this way. Another door that I can't open. I've lost count and track of all these doors. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember where they all are. There's so many of them. When I get the key, I'm gonna need some help finding all of them. Wait, that wasn't a toggle. No, that was a rock. A light-colored rock. There's nothing I love more than the sound of cannon fire. As far as I'm concerned, every day should start and end with a bang. My late husband, rest his soul, made all the cannons you'll see dotted around the village, and he made them just for me. They're louder than anything. I'll fire this one again when the sun sinks beneath the horizon, so keep your ears open. What an interesting old lady. Did I not get this light? Bob? Where are you trying to go? There's a taco right there. Give me a password. You bitch. Alright, but I see there's like a round building with a church that leads off to the next area, so I'm going to assume that's probably the best place to call it. So let's get up there. How's my health? Not great. Let's stop at the inn real quick. Came all the way to this far-flung backwater to buy some of their famous pearls, but it seems a certain giant squid has other ideas. It's making a nuisance of itself off the coast and stopping the fishermen doing their job. Now they're completely out of stock. Did you come here looking for pearls too? I'm afraid it looks like all we can do is pray that the locals finish off the horrible thing quickly so they can get back to work. Well, speaking of praying, there's a little church behind the village elder's house at the top of these stairs if you ever need one. Alright, kiddo. Yeah, she's not feeling well. The kid is cute. I like her animation. I like her glasses. Should she had a restful sleep? Cute kid. Alright. So can I get up here? I can. Okay. I'm guessing this is the village elder's house. Let me just help myself. I got a pink pearl. It looks like that's it. Okay, that goes to the church. So what's this over here? Nothing there. Where's the tackle? I haven't found one in a while. Is that him right there?
Look, look! Auntie's here! The show's about to begin! Are you all paying attention? Good. Then I'll tell you the tale of the terrible curse that befell our village long ago.
I'm ready for story time.
Curse of a crafty creature with a face as pretty as a pearl, but a heart as black as coal. Now, let's begin.
Story time.
Once upon a time, a master fisherman lived in Lonalulu. He caught more fish and gathered more pearls than any of the other men in the village. The mayor of Lonalulu, the big kahuna, was very fond of this fisherman and offered him the hand of his beloved daughter. The fisherman and the kahuna's daughter agreed to be married, and the future of the village looked bright. Until the day of the storm. The fisherman was caught up in a terrible tempest, and he and his catch were thrown into the ocean. As he sank through the water, he saw the pearls he had gathered shining like stars all around him. The light faded, and he prepared to meet his maker. But instead, he met her, a mermaid more beautiful than any creature he had seen before. She held him in her arms and whispered in his ear, "I will give you your life if you give me your soul." Many days passed, and the fisherman did not return. The people of the village thought him dead and held a funeral for him on the beach. But just as they were beginning to sing his soul into the next world, he appeared, exhausted but alive. The
sold his
kahuna's
soul.
daughter was overjoyed to have her beloved home and stayed by his bedside night and day, nursing him back to health. But the fisherman was no longer the man she knew. All day he would stare out to sea, muttering over and over, "I must marry that mermaid." Then one day, he threw his fiancée aside and ran to the harbor screaming, "I must go back to her." The kahuna was furious. He banished the fisherman from the village and burned his boat so he could never set sail again. And so, the man who was once the pride of Lonalulu spent the rest of his days alone on Saikiki Beach, haunted by the mermaid who stole his soul.
That's it? What's the moral of the story?
That's all for today, children. I'll tell you the rest of the story tomorrow.
There's more to the story then?
Mermaids are scary! Whoa! The mermaid's coming to steal our souls! Run!
Run! Ah!
Aloha, friends. Is there anything I can do for you?
Maybe. We're looking for a fisherman called Kai. Do you know where we can find him?
Oh my! What a coincidence! You must be looking for... I'm afraid
Didn't
he's
mean
not
to
here at the moment.
Skip that.
All the men have sailed west to fight the giant squid that's been attacking our ships. If you want to hurry things along, maybe you could go lend a hand. Once that monster's dealt with, they'll all come back to the village, sure enough. But be wary, friends. That squid isn't the only danger out on the seas. Don't let a crafty mermaid make you all pupule.
Pupule,
I'd hate
that's how
to
you
see
pronounce
you
it.
go crazy.
Don't get involved with stories that are just gonna end in a cliffhanger. How does it end? Everybody in Lonalulu knows the story of the mermaid's curse, the one from Auntie's picture show. Mermaids might look pretty, but underneath it all, they're super mean. It's all just an act to trick you into giving them the things you love the most. So is Michelle evil? I knew it. Sardria Place is such a fun time. Time just flies by. I wonder what I should do next. Tickle Tuckle Talk. Telling you the password if you promise not to tell the mayor I was slacking off. Hey, you got a password at least. Chateau Felix. Talkity tick, you can use that password I gave you to visit another world. Okay, cool. We got the next one. And so I think head up here and save. Oop. Is this door open or is it locked? It's locked. Okay. I had a feeling it'd be locked. When dark clouds spread across the sea, so too do they fill the hearts of the people. You're a seafarer, are you not? Beware the storm clouds, both from above and within. Alright, so that's going to be it for me today. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I'm streaming again on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with more Dragon Quest. So I hope to see you all then. I hope you guys enjoy your Fridays and your Saturdays. Have good weekends. But yeah, say hi to Slay for me. I'm going to go get some food. Yeah, so see you guys later.